young men and women. And I actually asked for that meeting because sometimes this can be intimidating, you know, and I want to have real talk. Because to be honest with you, I don't really do many panels anymore because don't nobody do shit afterward. We just talk and everybody is emotional for a minute and I'm going to call you brother. You're not calling. You're not calling. But this is the problem that America doesn't want to face. Germany is sorry for what they did because they show it in their schools. They make sure that the history is out there. Texas is trying to outlaw the word slavery in school, period. See, the problem that America doesn't want to face, do you know why there's black-on-black crime? Because we learned it from the slave master. You don't have to listen, seriously. Slaves wanted to be like the most powerful person that they knew. When we got to this country, they took our culture, they took our language, everything about us. We didn't come over here saying the word nigger. We didn't know the word nigger. I learned that from you. The reason why black folks violently beat each other the way that they do, because we learned that from you. So the difference between black-on-black crime, that's learned behavior. Because again, I told you we never got any therapy. Like, hey, we've been beat on for 350 years. You think it's going to stop for less than one generation? Come on. I'm actually on the special school board for Jackson, Mississippi. And I got up and I stood up and I told the school board this. I said, how dare you talk to black kids about reading and arithmetic when this same system passed black codes that made it, by law, okay for you to kill a black person if he knew how to read. You did that for 350 years and wonder why black people don't want to read all of a sudden. You beat it out of us. So the truth is, that's why I'm so amazed that people act like this is something different. Dude, I'm from Mississippi. I want to write a book. I want to write a book, and if you steal my book, I'm going to shoot you. I'm not really going to shoot you. But I want to write a book that says if trees could talk. Because they would tell you stories. And the taller the tree, the wider the story could be. The smaller the tree, the more intimate the story could be. But let me get back to your question, because we digress for a minute. Cops, listen, cops by law are supposed to be held by a higher standard. One, because they have taken an oath. Two, because they are getting paid by your tax dollars and they're still beating your ass. And because they are trained to do better. Have y'all ever noticed, you saw what happened in Vegas when they tried to take the white guy's farm? And literally he had the sniper rifles and he literally forced the federal government out of his farm. They didn't bring any tanks. They didn't bring the National Guard. When those white kids would literally had AK-47s in Georgia and was robbing those banks and shooting at cops, they didn't bring in the National Guard. They didn't shoot him. When the young white dude bombed in Boston, they didn't bring in the National, they didn't shoot him 11 times, 6 times. There is a difference. America is not sorry about slavery. What happened is during integration, since it's against the law, for me to be outwardly racist, I just join the police force and do the same thing that we've been doing to you from the first place. It has not changed. So until we are honest with each other, and the sad thing about it, to all of my white friends in the crowd, is that you don't have to admit that that's the case. You can walk out of here today and say that ain't the case, but at the end of the day, I sold it. But I drove a Bentley. And Scott will tell you, when I drive my Bentley, I still get pulled over. You a dope dealer? Well, if you're a dope dealer, you're a football player. If you're a football player, you're a rapper. Damn it, I am. And actually, I'm serious, dog. That hurts me. Like, dude, it's nothing that I can do to make this right. Just say that I'm black, and there's nothing that I can do about it. And I'm going to tell y'all really quick, and then we'll move on. I want to share something personal, because me and Tef was talking about like how proud we was of this campus. Like, I feel a spirit that I didn't expect to feel here. I really thought we was going to come, you know, pick up a little paper and, you know, talk revolutionary and go back to the crib. Hey, we've been to a lot of colleges that you think are down and they not. We ain't gonna call no names. But I felt something here, so I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about something. When I stepped away from rap music, I had the #1 single in the United States with Chris Brown. It's called Get Like Me. If you wonder why I haven't been rapping, I didn't fall off. I was doing great. Grammys, everything. And I went overseas, and I got an opportunity to see how the rest of the world viewed black men in America. And the sad part isn't that white cops are killing black kids. That has always existed. Let's just be real about that. The thing that Tef mentioned it earlier, the sad part is now we have bought into it. That we do it to ourselves. We rap about it and we proud. And I looked in the mirror and said, damn, I'm supposed to be smart, and I'm doing the same thing. I have bought into the same system. So the truth is, dude, we can pass as many laws, we can do all of these things until we respect ourselves more, and that's what I meant by the statement. White cops kill black kids for the same reason why most black kids kill each other, because they both see no worth. Niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit. That's what we grew up hearing all our life. Whether y'all want to admit it to your white friends or not, that's what we heard from our moms. And guess what? One day it became true because we said it enough. My person.